Now let us go to the next topic, that is division of decimal numbers. That is division. First you will learn dividing a decimal number by a whole number. So as an example we will take this. Okay. So when you are dividing a decimal number, this is a decimal number, by a whole number, what do you have to do? First you will write the number as such. Okay. Now I am going to do division as you do for numbers. Okay. That is 2 ones. 0. Next number you will take 6. Right. 6 how many times? 3 times. 6 0. Now next you are going to take the number after the decimal point. So when you are going to take the start the digit after the decimal point, you will put the decimal point here. Okay. Now next you are going to start the number with after decimal point, right? So put the decimal point here and then take the digit here, that is 8. Here you will get what? 4 minus 8 0. So you have taken all the digits from the decimal number. So what you are doing? You are dividing, and when at the point you reach here, that is next you have to take the digit after the decimal point. You will at that time itself you will put a decimal point in the quotient, that is the answer. Okay. So then you will proceed as you do for division in numbers, that is 2 into 4 is 8. So 8 minus 8 you got 0. So division ends here. Okay. That is the procedure when you divide a decimal number by a whole number. Okay. We'll do more examples, then it will be more clear for you. Okay. Now the next example. See here there might be another case. Okay. Let us do this divided by 8. So 8 ones are 8 minus 4. Right. Here you are getting a here the remainder is 4. Right. Now what you have to do next, you are going to take this 4 from here. Right. The number from the digit after the decimal point. So put a decimal point here. Now you will take this 44 here. Right. So 44 8 5s are 40. You will start from the 8 5s are 40. Minus. You will get 4 here. Now 4. You have to put zeros now. Right. So you can put as many zeros after the decimal point. Okay. Why? If you put zeros here, it doesn't have any value. So after the decimal point, you can take how many zeros as required. Okay. Here you need 0. Why? You got a remainder 4. That means the division has not stopped here. Okay. So you can take a 0. You can add as many zeros as required till the last the divisor change into, not divisor, sorry, the remainder is 0. So here what comes? You are just putting 0, okay, from anywhere. Means here if you put zeros, if you add as many zeros, the value doesn't change. You know, right? 12.4 is equal to 12.40000. How many ever 0 you add, the value doesn't change. So same way, you can consider that there are zeros here. And you are taking that 0 here. So here you have 40. And 48 5s are 40. And you get minus, you got 0. So here the remainder has changed into 0. Remainder you got as 0. That means the division stops here. So in this case what you are doing, you are same way as you start taking the digit after, you have put the decimal point. But after this you got a remainder as 4. Right. But you have no numbers here. But if there are no numbers, you can consider that as zeros. Why? After the decimal point, as many zeros you put, that doesn't have any value, right? So you can just imagine that there are zeros here. And you are taking that 0 and putting here. And then you got the remainder as 0. That means the division stops. Now, in case with this also, if you are having a remainder, not in this case, you are having again remainder, you can again put zeros. Zeros, as many zeros you can put till the division ends. But in this case, the division stops here, right? In some other case, you might need to add more and more zeros. That doesn't have any problem. You can add. Why? As many zeros after the decimal point doesn't have any value. So till you get the remainder as 0, you will continue division by adding zeros here. With the remainder, you will add 0, divide. If it is not divided, you have again remainder, again add zeros, then divide, like that it will go on. Okay, till you get a remainder 0. Okay, now let us go to the next example. Next example is 0.96 divided by 4. Now 4, that is, you will write it as 0.96. So first itself, there are no numbers, means it is 0. Before the decimal point it is 0. So you will have to put a 0 here also. Okay, you will start from here now. Okay, then you will first do what? You will start with, don't consider this 0. You will start with 9. Now 9, 4 how many times? 2 times. Minus 8. 16. 16, 4. 4s are. Minus 0. So here you did not add any zeros from here. But what happened? First itself, the decimal point starts. You will put the decimal point. Then you will consider 9 as a digit. No, okay, not 0.9. You will consider just 9. So 4 into 2 is 8, right? That is the nearest number. So 4 into 2, 8. You will get the remainder 1. Next digit you will put, that will be 16. 4 into 4 is 16. Last you got the remainder 0. So division stops here. Okay. Next example is 2.87 divided by 7. So here 2.87 divided by 7. Now here in this case, see, 2 is the number here. 2 is less than 7. So how many times? 0 times, right? So you will minus 0. 0 into 7 is 0. 2 is less. When this number is less, that means 0 times only. 7 into 0 only will do. Okay, now you will write 2 that way. You will take this 8 from here. Now 7 into 7 3s are 7 4s are, right? 28. Minus, you will get 0 here. Take the 7 from here. 1 time. Minus 7. 0. So what happened here? In this case, this is 2.85. So this 2 is less than 7. So nothing multiplied by 7 will give you 2. So you will put 0 here. 2 minus 0, 2. Now you will take the next digit. That will turn out to be 28. So 7 into 4 is 28. Minus 0 is the remainder. Again put the next digit again. You get 1s. Got the remainder 0. So division stops here. So what did you get here? 0.41. Okay. So here 2 is less than 7. So 7 into 0, that is 7 into 0 you will put. So starting will be 0. Okay. 0.41 you will get as answer. Okay. Now we will do assignment 5 based on this. Okay.